Hello, everybody, and welcome to Honey, 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 where I play games and do whatever I want because I never have the brain capacity to actually plan anything. So, anyway, for today, I'm just gonna be, for today, I just want to talk about something that happened to me today, and then later I'm gonna play a little bit of Genshin Impact, continuing where I left off last night with the story quest about rebuilding the Jade Chamber. So, anyway, today, what happened? Oh, wait, no, before I get into that, a little backstory. Because, okay, hold on. The music is a little loud. Is it a little loud? I think it is. Let's lower that a little bit. Okay, I think that's okay. Yeah, it's not distracting me as much as it used to. Okay, so anyway, what happened today is that... No, not what happened today. I can do this, I swear. I swear, I'm a smart girl. I can do this. Oh, let me adjust this for a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay, now my brain is okay. Okay, so anyway, a little backstory. So my mother and I have always had a rocky kind of relationship. Like, we get along okay, But we did fight a lot, especially after I reached high school and peaking when I reached college. And then it just didn't get to, we just didn't get around to talking about it very well as I continued on to my life as a working adult. And last year I moved out of my mother's house, and then a few months ago, although I still worked for her, because she has a business selling food. Now, I worked for her as her assistant manager, and it just wasn't working out. We just don't mix at all. We just don't mesh. We don't vibe with each other. So finally, I left her employ and started working for a corporate company last year. Actually, just a few months ago. So there. I moved out of the house. I started working for someone else, and I just don't have the time to visit home as much as I used to anymore. And then a few weeks ago, she started calling me on the phone more often than she used to. Compared to when I was living away from home. That was a few years ago. I lived away from home a few years ago, and I never got calls from her, not even a text, just asking how I am, nothing. But a few weeks ago, she started doing just that. She started calling me, initiating video calls or texting me just to ask, hey, how are you doing? And that's very sweet. But also, I was like, what is happening? I have absolutely no idea how to react. Because that's just not, as far as I've known, that's just not how our relationship goes, So yeah, she started calling me more often, and we started talking more. And it's just, conversations about things that happen to us every day, which is like, ask how are you, what are you doing right now, what are you planning to do. And then if I felt like sharing other things that happened to me recently, I would. But if I didn't want to, she didn't ask either. And then not just a couple weeks ago, sometimes she would just suddenly drop by my apartment with bags of food, like frozen food, or sometimes even fruit or fresh eggs. And then I would ask, what brought you here? And then she would just say, nothing. I just felt like passing by. Or she would say, well, I was close by because I went to the clinic for a checkup. So I thought I might as well drop by, I was like, okay, that is bizarre. Very sweet, but also bizarre, because that's not our relationship, It's odd for me. I'm not used to my mom just giving me things without me having to ask for it, And sometimes even when I ask for things, she used to be like, no, get it yourself, or no, save money and get it and buy it for yourself. That's often how conversations between us used to go. And then 3 days ago, she sent me these 3 big pieces of mango. And I still haven't touched them yet because I want to eat them on a really good day. Or, I don't know, and I just feel like remembering her for the day. I don't know. So yeah, I haven't touched the mangoes yet. They're still in the fridge. First, she sent me 3 big pieces of mangoes. And then the next day, she sent me a jar half full with fruit salad. You know, the good stuff with like pineapples and papaya and um, coconut shreds. You know, that kind of fruit salad. It was delicious and creamy. And when I told her thank you for the salad, she said, nah, it's just half a jar of salad. And I said, nah, thank you anyway. It was good. It was delicious. And then she never mentioned it again. And then after I after that she called me to ask how I am and stuff like that. And then later she asked if I'm going to be available for today. So we could go out and eat. I told her, I'm not available because I actually have work today from from afternoon until midnight. And she said, oh, that's too bad. And I said, no, it's okay. I can probably ask my team leader if it'll be okay for me to like offset my. Oh, okay, hold on. I think maybe my mic is a little too loud. No, it's okay. So no, yeah, I said no, it's okay. I can maybe ask my team leader if it would be okay for me to like clock out for a little bit while we're out while I'm out with them. And oh, she was planning to go out with me and my sister, so I said maybe I can ask my team leader if it would be okay for me to like clock out for a little bit and then come back later and just extend my time, or I can hang out with them and still continue working anyway. And that's exactly what I did today. I told my team leader, hey, I'm going out with my mother today, so would it be okay if like I worked while I was with them? And they said, yeah, sure, you can do that. So I went out with them today. It's really too bad that our little sister is still in the province to join us, but it's okay. So there's my my second sister. Yes, there's my mom and my second sister and me at a local pizza place, and we ordered a lot of food. We had pizza and lasagna and fried potatoes. And while they were eating, I was working and having a few bites here and there, and we were just talking, just hanging out, having a good time, laughing, and I was telling them about my work and how it would make me laugh a lot. And it was just a really good time. It was really pleasant. Like, I rarely get to spend time with my mom like that. And it's just really nice to be able to do that. Oh, and she paid for everything. That's why the title says free pizza. Yeah. So she paid for everything. And then later I said, oh, did you know that there's a new Korean market nearby? And she said, where? The nearby shoe shop. You just go upstairs and you'll find the store. I'll show you. Cause I introduced my mom and my sisters to Korean food, and it took them a while, but they started enjoying it eventually, and now they really really like it. They love ramyeon and rice cakes, tteokbokki, and fish cakes, and kimchi. Yes, that's one of the things that they have to always have at the house now. They used to dislike it because they said it was too spicy and that it smelled weird, but now every time they see kimchi at the grocery, they buy it themselves. I don't even have to prompt them anymore. And then yeah, so we went to the Korean grocery, and I thought that they were just going to buy noodles and stuff for themselves. But when I asked, like, hey, can I get one of this, or can I get one of this, as we walked around the store, Mom was like, yeah, sure, get one. So yeah, I got 2 bottles of soju and a pack of ramyeon and banana milk, and also 1 kilogram of kimchi. Yes, I am stocked. So that's how I got free pizza and free groceries today, and it was great. It was really nice. Like, more than the free stuff, I really enjoyed spending time with my mother and my sister like that, because it's a very rare thing to happen. I rarely get to see them nowadays because of my work. I work exclusively at my apartment now, which is like a district away from them. So I barely get to see them anymore, and even my and my days off are not their days off. That's My days off are some of the days when they're the busiest. So it's kind of pointless for me to visit them anyway, because they would be busy and they can't spend time with me. So it was just nice to spend the afternoon with them, you know? It was only a few hours, but I enjoyed it a lot. It was really nice. And I wish that I really wish that I could have more times like that with them, you know? Yeah, it was cool. So, anyway, that's story time for today. And now we are going to change the title of the stream, and then I'm gonna continue playing Genshin Impact from where we left off last night. Okay? Okay, be right back.